part of your certification. So first, I wanted to congratulate everybody here on this call because, truthfully, I see your people change in behavior, and I see a lot more participation in all the deals you mentioned today. I talked about them this morning with our call with the KAR that's reported to Steve. So every one of these deals you mentioned, they're dead on and they're rolling. So great change and great participation. Courtney, thank you for starting the validation with your team. And my team is available to help you with that. And I've asked Don to give us maybe a 10-minute presentation just to help you out if you'd like to. And if you want, we can go through it real quick. I asked Don because he speaks very fast. So if we have 10 minutes, 12 minutes, Don, take it away if that's okay, Sean.
Great. Well, before I get started, again, I've been in everybody's shoes as far as selling equipment over the years. I mean, most everybody knows that, I sold GC for many years as well. And again, the key to my success, I think, and a lot of times is, again, focused on, selling the complete solution, right? And it's not just about speeds and feeds and my press versus your press. It's about how you can actually go through and help your customers, do better when it comes to communicating better ideas for their customers, right? Especially in the GC space. So with that, I'll go ahead and go through the presentation to kind of go through and at least give you some idea starters as far as, what XMPie is all about and really, ways to be able to position this. Again, looking at ways to really engage, customers and getting, the people that my team involved to carry on the conversation, for that next step. So okay. So again, when you look at XMPie, who we are, right? We really have a very modular and also very scalable set of software, which allows us to be able to really create, very creative data-driven communications across print and digital as well, right? So one thing is unique about XMPie is we treat print as an equal citizen, this idea of omnichannel experiences, right? So we talk about hyper personalization, right? Of looking at ways to really to make sure you're providing the right message to the right person at the right time on the right medium as well. We also do some really neat things when it comes to web to print as well on our marketing portals. We spent lots of different sums of money essentially to be able to get our web to print solutions working, and it really is top in class, right? As far as looking at ways to be able to make things more easy for your customers to be able to do business with them as well. And then of course marketing automation, looking at ways to again look at ways to not only personalize print but also things like digital components, may for emails. Websites, it might be for even like personalized video as well. Okay. And so when you look at each of these different application areas we focus on, it's all about looking at ways to say, how can we personalize print as well as other things as well. And so we can start small. So we talked earlier about how you can actually look at a customer like, the largest customer in Las Vegas, who's actually doing, essentially, millions of records per month, and they start out with just a digital plugin, or actually a native plugin for Adobe InDesign. And so, but then essentially expanded to looking at ways to be able to really scale their solution as well. And so with this allows us really to come up with ways to help your customers to provide better type of touch points as far as print's concerned. But also, again, you can look at ways to do media personalization for emails and landing sites and social and media as well. And this allows you to really again, provide better content for the people actually receiving the content. Okay. And so with this also, you look at personalization, the stats that are out there, right? People, they expect personalization these days. Look at your apps on your phones today. I mean, which percentage of those are personalized? And the answer is 100%, right? All those apps that you're currently using on your mobile devices, every one of them is speaking directly to you, right? So people are actually looking for that personalized experience. And of course, when you mix, print along with digital, we see that there's a lot better response rates as well. In this case, you can see from the stat here, it's 39% more attention than just a digital only campaign. We get so immune to looking at the things we get through spam as for even like mobile devices. You see the splashes that come up, and it's almost like you ignore those things, right? From that perspective, we know print works, right? From that perspective, so okay. And then looking at ways to again have like some more like a call to action to say maybe you have a QR code or a glyph or maybe an augmented reality type experience as well. Where we're looking again personalizing that experience to engage that customer not only for the customer journey, but also learning from what they do and essentially be able to provide that next touch point that they need as well. So we look at our capabilities of storefronts, right? So we have a product called XMPie StoreFlow, which actually is a combination of two products. It's UStore, which is a very robust way to be able to do e-commerce. We've coupled that with FreeFlow Core, which allows us to do pre-press automation, right? So it's very, very well and tightly integrated as well. And so this allows us to be able to make it easy for, again, your customers to be able to do business with their customers. And so having this ability to be able to do things like personalized prints, it could also be like static type documents as well. Having those options for selecting different metallics, right, for CMYK Plus, for example, or even have this ability to be able to do even full campaigns through the site as well. We've also recently provided the ability to do like 3D visualization through our storefronts, right? So you can actually take pretty much any type of object, whether it's a water bottle, it's a package, for example, and have that experience where people can actually see exactly what it's going to look like on all three sides through a 3D view as well. So we think about the ways that people are integrating with the web today, right? As far as doing e-commerce, who hasn't ordered from, say, Instacart or Amazon, right? From that perspective. So again, why not also have your PSPs or your implants also have that ability to be able to make it easy for their customers to do business with them as well, right? So especially with the pandemic that was the last couple of years, this idea where people are expecting that ease of use of actually being able to go through and have that ability for people can go ahead and order things online. So we look at this idea of multi-channel communications. It's all about looking at ways to, again, be able to engage with those customers and be able to provide ways where you can actually, provide those different campaigns that are set up where we can actually visualize the different things that people are looking to do. We can collaborate with the different team members, the stakeholders that are part of the campaign. We can also have integrations with other types of systems as well. We can also provide a level of automation where, again, based on what that person does, it's not just based on their profile, it's also based on their behavior as well, right? So did they actually, click on the link? Did they click on the QR code? Did they go to the website? What's that next piece of the conversation we provide for them as well? And then we can also provide this idea of evaluation as well. We can actually measure the response rates. And it really allows us to really, again, have that ability to provide better content for your end customers as well. So one thing I wanted to talk about as well is all about the why, right? How you can actually go through and why would people want to invest in a solution set like XMPie? It's all about, again, providing ways to be able to provide different levels of service, right? New offerings, right? With our software solutions, allow them to really to look at ways to be more profitable, right? With the types of work that they're doing. Also enabling offset transfer, right? With short run and personalized printing. I think personalization and just in time really are the things that really are keeping these digital presses running, of course, right? I mean, if people have extra time, they can essentially send their jobs to China and get jobs done, that much more if they had like 3 or 4 weeks and do it probably less than the cost of the paper that we produce, right? So really personalization is really the key thing. And again, driving a lot more volumes through our digital presses as well. Of course, also, looking at this idea of staying relevant in the ever-changing world, right? So especially your PSPs that are looking to say, I can actually provide another level of communications for my customers and allow them to essentially be able to look at the things we're talking about. It's more about content, right? Whether it's on print, email, landing site, social, mobile, that's something as well. And again, of course, we're all looking at ways to provide a competitive edge. So one thing I want to walk you through is this idea where you can actually go through and you can customize a brochure, which is a great example of actually utilizing our tool sets for going through and personalizing, in this case, a brochure that all the people can see as well. So in this case, you can see we can go to the XMPie kiosk, right? Which if you remember any website from that, it's kiosk.xmpie.com. You can go to the demo room. In this case, you can go through and even log in, right? So if you don't already have an account, please do so. And when you do this, it's of course, different versions for different localizations. You can see I can go ahead and log in. You can create a new account if you want to as well. And then also having the ability to go through and look at all the different products that you can actually select from as well. In this case, we have our brochures, which is this product area here. And with this, you can see we have 3 different brochures that are set up where, again, it can be personalized with the information that you're looking to provide for your clients. In this case, you can also take the same use case and provide it for your customers, whether it's a personalized proposal or personalized brochures, co-branding type things as well, right? So in this case, we're going to customize an XMPie brochure where I can go through and I can put in the person's name. In this case, I'll go ahead and put in Steve Welpley's information. We're going to go ahead and say maybe he's looking to target maybe print providers. Maybe he's looking to sell, of course, a Balturo. Software 1 is going to be our PersonalFlex print, and also look at our StoreFlow solution as well. Okay. And then I can go ahead and refresh the preview here, or I can click on next, and this goes through and actually gives me the ability to actually to check out and also see a proof of what this is going to look like. So I'll click on Add to Cart, And then what this will do is go ahead and let me check out. And then I'll have something actually I can download and actually produce for my customer for my upcoming sales call as well, right? So in this case, I can go ahead and select download for the actual customized XM5 brochure. Gives me the ability to go ahead and look at this. So I can go ahead and download this, and I'll open this up, and you can see here's the information regarding the information we talked about. You know, it's personalized, of course, for Steve. It talks about all the different things that XM5 does from a top level perspective. And then also allows us to be able to provide information as far as like, what specific press we're talking about. In this case, it's Xerox Balturo. We're talking about XM5 personal effect prints, and also again, StoreFlow. In this case, the customer can also, click on the link and actually go directly to the website to learn more as well. The other piece I want to show you is actually this ability to actually go through and use one of our latest capabilities of doing things with personalized video as well. And so each of you have probably seen the See You Soon personalized video. This is a great way to essentially show all the different things that what we do with our capabilities for personalization. In this case, I'll go ahead and I'll select the website, which is our See You Soon website as well. Do that here. And then you can see when I go to that website, I can go through and I can put in my information. So I've done that here. And there's different things that we're actually going to change the content based on what they select. In this case, I could say we're meeting this week. I could put in this case, Steve's information as well. And then also include things like, is this going to be going to a friend, a family member, or a business contact? I can also put in a personalized message as well for Steve. In this case, I'll put this in, and I'll click on create and send my video now. What this will do is actually go to the website and actually give me the ability to actually download a postcard. And so, one of the things I usually do, especially when you go to different events, I'll actually have the postcard that's ready, for example, and we'll ask them, say, hey, did you actually see the email that we sent, right? So now actually it's going through and creating an email for Steve, for example. You can actually see how this works. So here's actually the campaign itself. We went to the website, right, the landing page. We added a new record. Here's a thank you page we just created. It's actually going through and creating the XM5 video as well. We can also provide the analytics to see how effective the campaign is progressing. In this case, you can see that we have a number of different people who actually receive the emails. You can see what the response rates were, right? You can also see, what the performance over time would be. These are actually reports that the clients can actually download. In this case, you can see even the performance over time, right? As far as that's concerned, and even like the geolocation, as far as like where they actually opened up those emails as well, right? And actually what device they opened it from, right? So this is a great way to show, again, this ability where you can actually take this information and create that for your end customers. In this case, we can also even select the video that was also created as well and actually show, okay, in real time. So Steve probably just received an email from us as well, right? And with this also, you have that ability to see exactly what that video would look like. So it's got the information, it's got personalized for Steve, of course, right? And away you go. So okay. So I know we're almost at time, but I wanted to, also let you know there's another account we've been working with, which is called University of Idaho, and they're doing some really neat things when it comes to using our personalized video. And with this, I want to kind of show you an example of some of the things that they're doing. So with this, they have this ability to go through and create a way to be able to make it so that they can provide acceptance information to say when people apply to a school, they can actually segment it based on the campus they're going to and that type of thing as well. So take a look at this. Another use case that University of Idaho used our software for was actually doing, even during the pandemic, they couldn't do an on-site graduation. So they actually did a personalized video for each of the graduates as well. Okay, so in summary, XMPie, what it really provides is a way to be able to have a very modular and scalable platform to really enable your business to do essentially to be able to say yes to more jobs, of course, and have that the value, the flexibility, and growth potential that you're looking for to provide a better ROI. And we'd love to set up a call with our XMPie rep to go ahead and show the different capabilities that we can do with XMPie in our software suite.
Great, thank you, Don. It was a speedy presentation, but I think that's all you need to the messaging. These are the slides that you and your team are sort of the validation process. So we just wanted to take you through those to make it easier for you and your team to go through it. But again, at the end of the day, our team is available just like they are right now for any of your deals. You don't have to be experts for XMPie, just to relay the message and participate. And then, our team will do all the selling for you.
Okay, I think, Sean, are you there? Sean? All right, any questions for Udi or Don? Don, nice job from the team here.
Well, great job. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Thanks, Don.
Yes, thanks, Don. And everybody, I'll send out the slides and I'll get with Susan because we did the recording of it. And since it's her account, the recording and the transcription should be on her account. So I'll get both of them along with the slides out. And Udi, thanks for putting this together. And Don, thanks for taking us all through it.